Hey there. So, how would you like to continue our little artistic journey into a completely different AI app tool called Midjourney? So, at the moment, and probably for many years to come, Midjourney is by far the most popular AI app out there. Part of the reason I haven't fully embraced it is because I'm having so much fun with Dream by Wombo. But when you'll see some of the results from this app, um, I expect you'll be totally blown away as I am. So it's a little bit more interesting to set up. They also have a monthly subscription, which of course I'm subscribed to. And so let's just get started. I'm not going to take you through the whole setup process because, like I said, that's a little bit more involved. It has to do with setting up an account and connecting to Midjourney from Discord. And I won't bother to describe that, but I am going to share my screen and plop down to, I will be sharing different screens with you from my computer so you can see what is happening. Okay, so hopefully that is working. And I will click on Discord. Actually, no, I'm not at all convinced that that's working. Okay, so here we are. This is the Discord server. So give me a moment while I hide this bar here. This one, okay, fabulous. All right, so I've already been playing in here a little bit. So I'm using the very same prompt that I used a couple of nights ago. I typed in, let's create a really cool cat. And you can see here, just like with Dream by Wombo, you get 4 different options to choose from. So the other thing that Midjourney offers right away is they have these selections down here. So you can see U2, U1, U2, U3, U4. These are basically numbered as this is 1, this is picture 2, this is 3, and this is 4. And then underneath that, you've got V1, V2, V3, and V4, which means you can pick one of these to have Midjourney go ahead and create yet another variation of that very same picture. So let's go ahead and choose, first of all, I want you to see them in a little bit larger. So if you click on it, it'll bring up a little bit larger version. So now you can see them even better. And then if you really wanted to see them more close up, you could click on open in browser and it would take these same 4 pictures and open them up as another tab in your browser. So you can just examine them more closely. In this case, I'm going to leave them be just as they are. And because I wanted to show you actually how I created them in the first place. So in Midjourney, you have to give it a command ahead of time. So you go /I, and that brings up a choice of /imagine. And here they use the word prompt. Well, a prompt is exactly what you type into whether you're using ChatGPT or this app or Dream by Wombo. So I'm going to go ahead and this time I'm going to type in, let's create a really cool cat. And by the way, it doesn't really care about spelling errors, so I'm not going to go back and fix it. I'm going to add, like I did before with Dream by Wombo, intricate design. It's already colorful, so I don't need to use the word colorful. And I'm going to go ahead and hit return. Now, because there are so many people on the using Midjourney all the time, sometimes there's going to be a bit of a wait. When you upgrade, as I did just to the next level, you do get a little bit higher priority in the creation time. And then if you upgrade even more, you can your job gets moved up. But you can see it's being created here. And you'll see where it says 31% fast. You'll see that these are kind of coming up a little bit. And this is going to be a whole different set of 4 designs, really cool cats. And because I added the word intricate, it's giving me something even quite different from the ones up above, in fact. So, wow. Okay, like I said, this was my first set where I just said, let's create a really cool cat. If you come down here and I added intricate design, well, you can see it did exactly what I told it to do and created really intricate designs of these. All right, so just for grins, let's go ahead and I'll show you how we can, I can save them to my computer. So if I click, up level or upgrade number 1, it submits a new job, and we'll get to see that in a moment here. So it makes a bigger version of the same picture. And now when I click on it, wow. I mean, just check out how gorgeous this is. And then, so then all I need to do here is because it's a Mac, I'll hit Control and then my mouse pad and save image. And voila, this is now saved to my computer. Now let's go back to the original. It's going to be a little bit slow because I'm trying to run Zoom and Midjourney at the same time, and both of them are kind of internet intensive. So I kind of jumped ahead. Hopefully this will save for me. All right. And now we go back here. Now, even with just this picture, I could vary this yet again. And it says here I can vary it strongly. In other words, give me something even with great variation from this picture, or just some subtle variation from this. You can also click on zoom out twice or zoom out 1K. Before I go back to the other 4, let's go ahead and click out zoom out twice, 2 times, and let's just see what Midjourney does with that. So this is a really fabulous tool. I think one of the things that I haven't played with it quite so much is because you really need to be on your laptop or computer to utilize it. Whereas Dream with Wombo, I can be sitting anywhere in the world with my phone and an internet connection, and I can create pictures there. So that's probably the main reason. So zoom out, if we're zooming out from this picture, so Midjourney is imagining stepping back from this picture and creating a really cool cat, but zoomed out a bit. And let's just see what it came up with. So that's a little bit hard to see. Maybe not quite as interesting as some other things that it has come up with, but just so you can have a chance to see what it looks like in the browser. We can hone in on it a little bit. And that's, that's cool. It's a different framing imagination going on here. And you might want to use that in one of your designs or something like that. So just fantastic software. And I'm only going to scratch the teeniest tip of the iceberg, because the level of functionality you have in Midjourney is just incredible. All right, so let's go back up to the original, actually the very original 4 that I had done to begin with. And let's up level, oh, how about this guy? Actually, let's do number, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's do number 3. Let's have it create some variations in number 3 and see what Midjourney comes up with for that. Okay, so now we'll scroll to the bottom where it'll be working on it. It's actually down here. And you can see the Midjourney bot says, making variations for image number 1 with prompt, let's create a really cool cat by Tirza, because that's my username on Midjourney. What you're not seeing is, because I have my art stream sent over to my personal server on Discord, you're only seeing my pictures. But if you were looking at the main Midjourney stream, which is what you have when you don't upgrade, you would be seeing other people's creations scrolling by all the time. So this is what it came up with. I apparently chose the wrong number, but that's all right. Let's go back to the one that I thought I was really interested in, which was not that one. Oh, well, okay, it did the right thing. I was really kind of expecting something else, but that's all right. So here's our really cool cat, colorful cat, not intricate design, with the really interesting glasses. So in this case, let's see, let's do, I think it's going to be number 3. Maybe I can't count, but that's not unusual, right? So we're going to upscale number 3. There it is. And again, we just control click and save image. And now I have these two, I will have these 2 different cats. Now, I'm going to share one more feature because this is just really fun. And this is the kind of thing that I like to do. Midjourney has yet another command called blend. So if I click on /blend, I can now get those 2 images and have Midjourney somehow blend them for me. And the cool thing is, you don't have to do 2 like images. I've sometimes taken an image of an object, a cat or a person or something, and then blended it with some other really weird abstract image, and it comes up with the most incredible things. So let's go ahead and just take the ones that I just did. So that's one, and let's go get the other one. And let's just see what Midjourney will do when I say, hey, blend these 2 together. You can blend up to, I don't know, 5 or 6. It's what you can do with this is pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and submit that. You might not be able to see it on your screen, but it says, oh, failed to process your command. All right, well, wait, there it is. There it is. A little hiccup in the server this afternoon, but again, I don't know if it's because there's tons of people on there or because I'm trying to run this while I'm doing a Zoom. So for example, so we'll see what it comes up with these images and take it from there. So it's only what, 46% done, 78. It's actually going pretty fast. And oh, check this out. So it took those 2 images and created 4 completely different images. And I didn't have to give it a whole bunch of different words or anything. It's just incredible. So I'm going to have it up level. I never think of cats with glasses. So let's try, what is this? Up level number 3. Hopefully that's the one I think it is. If not, that's all right. It's still pretty cool stuff. And there it is. Pretty interesting. And I'm going to go ahead and save this image. So if I were actually teaching this, I would give you a much more structured approach. And there, like I said, this is only the teeniest tip of the iceberg. There is so much more you can do with Midjourney that will just blow your mind, which is why so many people are actually using it for designs, for creating art, for creating NFTs, for e-commerce, for a zillion different things. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and either tomorrow, probably not tomorrow because I'm traveling, but probably the day after, I will probably pop back on here and show you how I actually play with images from both Dream by Wombo and Midjourney, and then maybe a couple of other items from Midjourney. If you like this kind of video, comment below so that I know that I should keep making these kinds of things, because I really have a lot of fun doing them, and I hope you enjoy them as well. All the best for now. And now I have to figure out how to get out of here.